What's up, tribe? Thank you for being here and welcome to my channel. Today's post is titled Acceptance. This is a dialogue between Matias and his higher self, so I'd be referring to Matias as me and to his higher self as I am. Me. This week has been a bit intense, both for me and for everyone. Many things are stirring. Last night, at the end of the daily alignment, something very strange happened to me. I stopped seeing with my left eye, and I only saw colors and fractals, as if it were another dimension. It was very beautiful, but at the same time exasperating because I couldn't see anything with that eye, and I only saw half of my face in the mirror. Immediately, I recognized that I was looking forward for too long, where I have the LED light that illuminates my face during the transmission. That is, its light had been etched on my retina. I decided to leave everything and go to sleep to relax my eyes, but suddenly a strong pain went through my head on the right side, probably caused by a contracture in my neck, but so uncomfortable that it did not let me sleep. When I got up to find something to calm me down, I felt like I was dehydrated in less than 3 seconds, and suddenly I started to feel a tingling sensation in both my hands and my tongue, as if they were anesthetized. And although I had drunk a lot of water, I did it again, and I managed to sleep. Today I don't feel anything, but my head is like I'm hungover after a long party. I am. Cell reconfiguration. Many things are breaking within to allow the new to enter. You have changed the way you eat. You live from day to day. You're exercising. Things you never did. You're meditating intensely twice a day. One inside the Great Pyramid of Giza and the other with the 4,000 people daily in the network. And forcing your mind to learn biology, piano, and Arabic weekly. Your physical body is trying to adapt to so much, adjust to a new reality. Me. Yes, maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but I feel like otherwise I won't do anything but being still for so long. The hours that I used to travel and commute before are now free hours, and I see it as a waste of time. It has also been a lot of observation, a lot of effort to recognize all aspects of myself. First, the beliefs, which led me to see what I have projected of myself to the world. Then the qualities that I bring with me, both good and bad. Recognize my truths and my lies. Realize my service. How I am useful and how useless. Observe the bonds of attachments and detachments in my life. Acknowledge the frustrations and achievements in what I have created. See the attributes that mark my weaknesses and strengths. Face my story and see what slows me down or drives me forward. And finally, my missions accomplished and those that I still hope to accomplish. It has only been 10 days, but they have stripped the mental patterns of who I am. I am forcing you to accept yourself. This is what you are. It is what's in you, what has generated you, materialized, manifested. When you recognize the negative and positive aspects of what makes you up, you are able to identify who you are in this here and now, with what tools you have to develop yourself. You identify from where you observe the world and how you accept what comes to you. You recognize your shortcomings and your abilities, and sometimes they are not what you expected. The mind can open up a world of possibilities, or a sea of confusion. The mind does not have an established order. It's an organic network, and for this reason, it is so flexible. But at the same time, chaotic. At every corner, the mind can open up a world of possibilities, or a sea of confusion. The pitfalls of the mind are the distorted perceptions we have of reality. Therefore, when we only stay in the mind, we usually have a slight idea of what we are, and we never really see the conflicts, the attributes, anything that we possess. For the mind is designed to survive, so it will hide or erase everything it can to move on. Thus, these recognition processes cannot be done in a meditation, but in a schematic representation of what the mind sees as a framework without any direction. This breaks the mental structure, leaving it exposed. Because when writing it, you cannot deny it or cover it with anything. You just have to analyze it. You begin to move the waves of your vibration, pushing the currents of your being, driving a tide that will remove everything that was stuck in you on the shores of your chakras. Because of this, strange emotions will appear, physical sensations that you did not perceive before, many changes at all levels of your being. Me. Yes, that's how I feel. More sleepy than normal, with a headache that I haven't felt since I was 18, and a strange feeling of neutrality with an air of strange discomfort, as in a depression without sadness. I am. You must rest. Heed your own advice. Me. Many times I feel useless just throwing myself on the bed, doing nothing. It's like I'm forcing myself to do so, not to feel like I'm here at all. I am. The typical Capricorn unworthiness. Activate your lion aspect. Think of yourself and relax. I will not be able to descend to you clearly if you do not rest your body. Me. Yes, I must accept that. I am. Acceptance is the key. Everything we've talked about after discovering every positive and negative aspect that builds you up culminates in today's question, which is, do you accept yourself as you are? Me. Ugh, a difficult question, because we're always hoping to be like others, complaining about what we have or are, comparing ourselves, hoping to be better. I am. When we talk about acceptance, it is often confused with accepting things as they are and leaving them that way. Sometimes many tend to believe that when spirits or teachers say accept reality, we're saying that if there is a war, accept it. There's nothing to do. But that is not acceptance. The word comes from Latin, a set of two words that are ad, towards, and captar, take, receive. Thus, accepting is not leaving things as they are, but not denying them. It is to receive them, take them, observe them, and with what you get from them, create something new, transcendental. Me, I understand the concept better now. Normally, what we don't like, we deny. And with that, we are only giving it more strength, since we turn it into an opposition, and the polarized forces attract each other. I am. Imagine having two very powerful magnets in which the positive pole of one attracts the negative pole of the other. But instead of allowing them to get closer, you try to push them further away. The only thing you get is that if you let them go, the attraction between them will be so powerful that they will collapse, breaking between them. But if you keep them close, their union will not be catastrophic. Accepting, then, is like letting the magnets be close to each other, recognizing what I don't like, because only by looking closely can I recognize its shortcomings and look for ways to transform it. Me, sure. So now I can say that accepting does not imply inaction, but contemplation, and then carry out a transforming action. I am. Exactly. For this, take the notebook, write down the title, What I Am, and underneath two columns, one where you put those things that you accept from you, and in the other column, what you deny from you. Me, I know that I accept things from myself such as my purpose, my way of life, my sexuality, my character, and that I deny myself being very spiritual, and also my physical body, which I don't quite accept. I am. Well, write it down all right. Watch yourself. What things do you accept from yourself, and what do you deny or not accept from yourself? This will lead you to understand where your polarity forces are that make you exist. I think there's a typo here. Maybe that which makes you exist? Anyway. Acceptance is a path of responsibility and conscious transformation. Me, I put all my intention in accepting what I am. I am, well, there's no other way to be.